Hey, what's up guys? So today I'll be providing you guys with my full review of the Logitech Performance MX mouse in the midst of my final exams. But anyways, when you hear of this mouse, you're probably hearing of the best mouse Logitech has made till now because it all starts from packaging. The box itself is as big as that of an iPad, which is kind of ironic because it is a box of a mouse. But once you open up the lid, which is actually magnetically attached to the box, the first thing that you will find inside the box is the mouse itself with the unifying connector in a single sheet. First impressions, the mouse is heavy and gigantic. We'll talk about that in the later part of this video. Then there are a couple of documents that you might want to read out because Logitech has actually provided you with some tips and tricks that you might not want to miss. And lastly, there is a beautiful pouch inside the box which actually contains 3 different things. So one is a charging cable that actually comes in really handy because you can charge the device while using it. Then there is a extender that will be helpful for you to extend the charging cable, and you can even hook up the unifying connector to that. So that's pretty amazing. And lastly, there's the wall plug that might be helpful to charge the device while you're not using it. That's pretty nifty. Taking a look at the unifying connector of this mouse, it is tiny. It's really small, almost as small as 1/4 of my finger. But anyways, this thing is a beast actually because it can be used to hook up 6 different things which are compatible with this. So that's pretty impressive because this thing is tiny. All you need to do to use it is to hook it up into one of your USB ports, switch on the mouse from the surface beneath it, and you can use the mouse. Talking about the mouse, the first impressions, as I told you, is that it's big and it's heavy. So it actually provides you more grip, unlike the Apple Magic Mouse, which is built excellently but has no place to rest my thumb on. If you take a look at the top of the mouse, you'll find a scroll wheel which can be customized by the button behind it. Press it once and you'll get infinite scrolling. In infinite scrolling, the scroll wheel will continue to scroll until the friction stops it. So this is really helpful while you're surfing long web pages or websites, and press the button again, you'll get precision scrolling, which is really helpful while video editing, like editing a particular frame of a particular video. This gives me precision and I can easily edit that frame without any issues. Also, the scroll wheel can behave as a horizontal scroll wheel, that is to scroll left and right, and then even up and down that the usual one does. As far as the clicks are concerned, they're really clicky, they're really tactile, and they're pure joy to use. They just does not let us feel tired and do not give us that mushy feel that a lot of other cheap mouses do. So it's really appreciated that this kind of quality is being given on the clicky feel. The bottom surface of the mouse has a power on and off switch and then a dark field laser sensor. What this actually does is that it helps us to use this mouse even on a glass. So you don't need a mouse pad to use it. In fact, this mouse can run smoothly on basically any surface. In fact, I did use it on a glass and it worked fantastically. However, I did use it on a wood surface and it was kind of jittery over there, so I would not really suggest you to use it over there, but glass works absolutely fine. And I'm really impressed with it because I actually use it on a glass on a daily basis actually, and that too without a mouse pad. That's pretty interesting and really something all mouse need to have. If you take a look at the side of the mouse, you'll find a couple of options there. So there's the back and forth option, the zoom option, and just beneath the place where you will rest your thumb, there's the tab switcher option. Now, I didn't really find myself using these options, but it depends from person to person. Moving on, there are 3 LED lights as well that help us to determine the amount of battery left inside the mouse. Turns red, warning you to charge the mouse. And speaking about the battery, that's the biggest disappointment I had with the mouse. It's not good at all. It's really disappointing, something I never appreciate about this mouse. Full charge, it gives you about 2 to 3 days if you use it pretty heavily like I do while video editing. And if you use it pretty mildly, will give you around a week by max. Not more than that for sure. Apart from that, what's left is design and the comfort. Aesthetically, it's very beautiful, and ergonomically, it's very handy, if you make sense about that. Now, I use this for video editing, and video editing is not a small process. It takes a lot of time, and it should not make you feel tired. The mouse should not make you feel tired, and it did not. Something I really appreciate. The place to rest your thumb is absolutely amazing, something I really appreciate again, unlike the Apple Magic Mouse. In fact, I would not hesitate to suggest this mouse to basically anyone who is looking forward to buy a mouse for whatever purpose he needs it, for even general purpose and for even professional purpose. This mouse provides the absolute comfort that you look for. If you've got $100 that you can spend on a mouse for no matter what purpose, this is it.